It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Spectrum Center in Uptown Charlotte, tonight, the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Hornets secure the opening tip as they get the basketball first. We're underway in Charlotte. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Kemba Walker guarded by Powell. And Jay, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Walker off the mark. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kemba Walker. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 3. To Middleton. Shot from the lane won't go. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good. Three-point play, and we're tied up at 3. Antetokounmpo to Gasol. Another chance. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Walker with the basketball. His team up by 1. To Batum. Has a look. Give it to him. Kemba Walker missed his first. That one goes.
From somebody who loves to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Leads 1. Can't connect from in close. Hill across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. Hornets at the controls of this one. Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Walker into the front court. Leads just a point. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Up 5. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hill to Middleton. Over to the right side. Adetokunbo. To Kemba Walker. Trying to cash in. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
To Parker. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Parker with it. Leads 5. To Nick Batum. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
And a pass taken away by Charlotte. To Parker. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Parker into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. To Adetokunbo, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Parker. Here comes the screen. Marvin Williams matched up with Pau Gasol. To Parker. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Hornets out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Bucks at the controls. George Hill. To Brogdon. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by George Hill. Parker with it. Lead stands at 7. Here comes the screen. Oh, he had it. To Lopez. No, I missed a short one there.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Parker into the front court. His team up by 7. Screen coming. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Malcolm Brogdon swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Hornets right now in possession. Spinning shot won't fall. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Parker with it. Up by 3.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Ersan Ilyasova has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. First one, counted. 2 for 2 on that trip. Charlotte basketball. To Miles Bridges. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nikola Mirotic, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First try at the line, no good. Second one goes, it's a 1 of 2 trip. To Miles Bridges. DiVincenzo. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Charlotte with the basketball. Drives, but a shot won't go down. And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Cleaning the offensive glass. The follow won't go either.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. You gotta get up on that.
Passed it off. Has a chance. Rebound pulled down by Giannis. Bledsoe. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach, as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Walker. He was hacked. They let it go. To Adetokunbo. Ah, the monster stuff.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Walker with the basketball. Down 4.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Lopez. Hornets have the basketball. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1.
Kemba Walker at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Number 22.
Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Number 17. Pau Gasol.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe, 3 for 3 in this first half.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Hey, double screen.
Brook Lopez able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe.
Watch that cutter, watch that cutter, watch the cutter, watch the cutter.
To Gasol. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys can hold for the final shot. Cashes in for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Number 15. Kemba Walker.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Bucks with the lead.
The Bucks are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Charlotte Hornets are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up.
Game trap. Steals.
That must have been a difficult half of basketball for these coaches to watch. Neither team was able to hold on to the ball, as you can see by the steals in these highlights. Still, some credit should go to the guys with the active hands.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
The Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo looking good, 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Shot from the lane won't go. In a flash, scores at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Brogdon. Nothing going here on that drive. With a drop step and a pass taken away by Charlotte.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Baseline drive. Whoa! What a finish!
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Batum. Tough make through traffic.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down 3. To Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive. To Antetokounmpo. Oh, he had him there for a second. And throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Number 6. Bledsoe.
Hornets right now in possession. To Batum. Has a look. Nikola Batum. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
And counted at the rim.
The assist from number 6.
Walker into the front court. His team up by 1. To Nick Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Brogdon to Bledsoe. Deep right corner. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. To the rim, lays it up and in.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Charlotte basketball. To Miles Bridges. Giannis with it up top. His guys now down by a point. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist sends it away. Kemba Walker guarded by Powell. Runner here won't go. Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. 2 points to the board.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, are the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kemba Walker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. To Middleton. Adetokunbo. To Bledsoe. Has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
And he finishes at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Charlotte with the basketball. Walker to Batum. Here comes the screen. Batum matched up with Pau Gasol. Walker. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. Nick Batum snatching it out of the air. That's out of bounds off of Giannis. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Walker with the basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Parker. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
And the slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Walker. To Nick Batum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D. Shot won't go. 3 quarters down. The Bucks in front. Hornets with the first possessions here in the fourth quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
Knocks it down off the step back.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Hill. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Middleton. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Lopez to Brogdon. And he hits.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. To Hill. Nothing going here on that drive. Middleton. A pass stolen by the Hornets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
The pass set it all up.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
And a pass taken away by Charlotte. Brook Lopez pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the players left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
Throws it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Hornets have the basketball. The Bucks clear the rebound. To Bledsoe. Probing the defense. Middleton to Bledsoe. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Parker into the front court. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Parker. Pau Gasol with a piece. Tony Parker is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And hits the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. So he's now shooting 5 for 7.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Parker. From the painted area, won't go down. Pass stolen by the Hornets.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Parker. Here comes the screen to Parker from long range. It's no good. And a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Brogdon. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Nick Batum. It stays with Milwaukee. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 22, Chris Middleton. Entering the
Brogdon.
game for the Charlotte Hornets, number 0.
Bledsoe to Gasol. It's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Parker with it. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Miles Bridges to Batum. To Miles Bridges. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Not that time. To Bledsoe. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you could do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Parker into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First try, no good. Good recovery. Hits a second free throw. Now a whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot, and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Gets it in the right corner. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Able to convert on both free throws. Now the Hornets take the timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Batum. Not going down here. Give him 2 points. High percentage. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Bucks claim victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Hornets are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Charlotte Hornets,
Game track. Field goals.
neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Charlotte Hornets. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen.